Welcome back to yet another episode of this mini-series of the top 3 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 star skill moves. Today we're learning the top 3 4 star skill moves. Such a selection to make in FIFA 22, and this is my top 3.
Three men around him to somehow find some space. Ronaldo, fantastic, opening the drive back.
He's made himself the tiniest bit of space.
Almost feels like a bit of a taunt. Didn't really go for it. Oh! The display there is absolutely ridiculous. The Elastico on the goal line. On the goal line, the finest.
We
of
talked about
margins.
AussieFIFA. He's not here to make up the numbers.
The lane change, or as we like to call it, the Croqueta. A nightmare in FIFA 19. However, I think it's still a useful skill move this year in FIFA 22, especially whilst standing still, in my opinion. To perform it, you hold down the L1 or the RB button, depending on which console you're on, and then you need to point the right analog stick either to the left or to the right of where the player is facing. Okay, and he'll perform a Croqueta, which takes the ball from right to left or left to right, and you bypass that opponent's tackle. Now you can use this whilst running it. We all know in FIFA 19 you could spam this and it would be very, very hard to tackle. But what I recommend utilizing this skill move with is obviously something that allows you to stop the ball and then perform the Croqueta. So the L1 stop, the fake shot stop. It could be the fake Rabona. Anything that allows you to stop, stand still on the spot. And what I find is you can wait for the opponent to come into you, perform the Croqueta, and it will more than likely burst past his tackle. Hence, with this, you can use this to either cut inside or even use inside the box as the defender approaches you to get a different angle to get the shot off. Before we jump into skill move number 2, lads, I'm partnering with Football West to bring you guys a grassroots esport program, free to play for all ages and skill levels. If you're in Australia and New Zealand and you want the chance to win a $600 prize pool and play me in the final, then Switch On Sport is running a grassroots esport program coming this Christmas holiday. They're also running a European competition. Although you won't be versing me unless you want to play on Red Bar Connection, you will also have a chance to win a cut of that $600 prize pool. The competition starts on the 23rd of December and the link to the sign up is down below. It's free, so why not compete? The Berba spin or the stop and turn. It's a very, very effective skill move for cutting inside. It has been in previous years and it had to make the top 3 4 star skill moves, lads. To perform it, you press forward with the right analog stick once and then you press either side. So either to the right or either to the left, depending on where you want to stop, and then turn. And the player will stop, spin and turn inside to beat that opponent or defender who is side by side with you. And this not only allows you to cut inside, number 1, opens up the angle for the shot or finesse shot, and we know how overpowered they are outside the box, and it also allows you to get that different angle to pass inside and recycle the ball to open up the gaps in the center of the pitch. It's a relatively easy skill move to perform. I've done a standalone tutorial on it already, and lads, it's so effective this year in FIFA 22 and you should definitely utilize it, especially for cutting inside in FIFA 22. The 4-touch turn, a new skill move this year in FIFA 22, brought to us as a new skill move, and lads, I find it's definitely one of the most effective skill moves this year, and especially for turning around opposite direction to where you want to face. You might have the drag back for this, you may have the feint forward and turn for this, but I find it's very, very quick in the execution with the 4-touch skill or turn or whatever you want to call it. Now to perform it, you just need to hold in L2 or LT, and then you need to flick back with the right analog stick twice, okay? And the player will do a 4-touch, it's in the name, 4-touch turn or skill, which will take the ball and it will caress into the feet of the player. It will do a complete turnaround to where he was facing. And why this is so effective is because you can be on the wing, you can utilize it to get away from the defender, hit him with a 4-touch skill, he will turn directly the opposite way, you can then pass inside. It's a good way of getting away from him to make that pass. It's also very good inside the box because you can use this skill move to basically turn around in the direction that you are facing and basically get the shot off. There might be a defender blocking the shot, you can utilize it to turn directly backwards to where you are facing, and the player will have a different angle to get the shot off. Not only is it an easy skill move this year, I find it's one of the most effective 4-star skill moves in my opinion. in FIFA 22. There you have it, the top 3 4-star skill moves. And lads, if you haven't yet seen the top 3 3-star skill moves, this is the video here. You may just enjoy it. I'll quickly give myself a plug. I'm doing tutorials on Instagram and TikTok as well, lads, so go and check them out. Links are in the description down below. I hope you enjoy those tutorials over there. But as always, I hope you have a good day. I'm out. Sayonara, au revoir, adios, salam, ciao, and goodbye.